So safety is the book we're getting out along with like a bottom of your Bible or something like that that you can write a sentence or two down on. Unless you already wrote about it. If you already wrote about it, then you're good to go. Saved at sea. Yep. Chapter 8. Oh, there you go. It was hiding on me. Okay, so chapter 8, we left off on chapter 7 where Jem went to go get supplies and then he didn't come back. That's where we left off at. So we left off with waiting for the boat, chapter 8. Poor Miss Miller went out of her house and followed my grandfather down to the pier. I waited inside with little Timpy, straining my ears to listen for the sound of their footsteps coming back again. The clock struck 7:30, and still no sound was to be heard. I could wait no longer. I wrapped the child in a shawl and carried her into the miller's house, leaving her under the care of Mrs. Miller's little servant. And then I ran down through the thick, smothering fog to the pier. My grandfather was standing there with Miss Miller. When I came close to them, he was saying, "Cheer up, Mary, my lass. He's all right. He's only waiting till this mist has cleared away a bit. You go home, and I'll tell you as soon as ever I hear of his boat coming. Why, you're wet through, woman. You'll get your death of cold." Her thin calico dress was soaked with the damp in the air, and she was shivering and looked as white as a sheet. At first she would not be persuaded to leave the pier. As time went on and it grew darker and colder, she consented to do as my grandfather told her, and he promised he would send me up to the lighthouse to tell her as soon as Jim arrived. When she was gone, my grandfather said, "Alice, there's something wrong with Jem. Depend upon it. I didn't like to tell her so, poor soul. If we only had both, I would go out a little and see." We walked up and down the pier and stopped every now and then to listen if we could hear the sound of oars in the distance, but we should not be able to see the boat till it was close upon us, so dense had the fog become. "Dear me," my grandfather kept saying anxiously, "I wish he'd come." My thoughts went back to the bright sunny morning when Jem Miller had started and we had heard him singing as he went, those two lines of the hymn. "On Christ's solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand." The time passed on. Would he never come? We grew more and more anxious. Miss Miller's servant girl came running down to say her mistress wanted to know if we could hear anything yet. "No," my grandfather said, "nothing yet, my lass, but it can't be long now. Mrs. is so poorly," said the girl. "I think she's got a cold. She's sick all over. She keeps spreading so." Poor soul. Well, perhaps better so. "Whatever do you mean, Grandpa?" I asked. "Well, it ought to miss. She won't be to taken back, as if she wasn't afraid, and if Jem's all right, why, she'll only be the better pleased." The girl went back, and we still waited on the pier. "Grandfather," I said at length, "I think I hear a boat." It was a very still night. We stood and listened. At first my grandfather said he heard nothing, but at length he distinguished, as I did, the regular plash, plash, plash of oars in the distance. "Yes, it is a boat," said my grandfather. I was hastening to leave the pier and run up to the house to tell Miss Miller, but my grandfather laid his hand on my shoulder. "Wait a bit, Alice, my lad. Let us hear what it is first. Maybe it is a Jem after all." "But it's coming here, grandfather. I can hear it better now." "Yes," he said, "it's coming here. but he still put his hand on my shoulder. The boat had been a long way off when we first heard it, for it was many minutes before the sound of the oars ceased to become much more distinct. But it came nearer and nearer and nearer. Yes, the boat was evidently making for the island. At length it came so near that my grandfather called out from the end of the pier, "Hello, Jem! You're late, my lad." "Hello," said a voice from the boat, but it wasn't Jem's voice. "Whereabouts is your land place?" said the voice. "It's so thick I can't see." "Why, Jem isn't there, grandfather," I said, taking hold of his arm. "No," said my grandfather. I knew there was something wrong with the lad. He called up to the man in the boat the direction in which he was to row, and then he and I went down to the steps together and waited for the boat to come up. There were 4 men in the boat. They were sailors, strangers to me. One of them, the one whose voice we had heard, sat out to speak to my grandfather. "Something's wrong," said my grandfather before he could begin. "Something's wrong with that poor lad." "Yes," said the man, "we've got him here." He pointed to the boat. A cold shudder passed over me as he said this. I caught sight of something lying at the men's feet in the bottom of the boat. "What's wrong with him? Has he had an accident? Is he hurt much?" "He's dead," said the man solemnly. "Oh dear," said my grandfather in a choking voice. "However shall we tell his wife?" We are on see Jonathan, page 61. "However shall we tell poor Mary?" "How did it happen?" I asked at length, as soon as I could speak. "He was getting a sack of flour on board over yonder," said one of the men in the boat, "and it was an awfully thick and foggy. He missed his footing on the plank and fell in. That's how it happened." "Yes," said another man, "and it seems he couldn't swim. There was no boat nigh at hand to help him. Joe, Joe Malcolm's son was there and saw him fall in, but before he could call any of us, it was all over with him. We got him out at last, but he was quite gone. We fetched the doctor and took him into our house here and rubbed him and did all we could, but it wasn't no good at all. Shall we bring him in?" "Wait a bit," said my grandfather. "We must tell that poor girl first. Which of you will go and tell her?" The men looked at each other and did not. At last one of them, who knew my grandfather a little, said, "You'd better tell her, Sandy. She knows you, and she'll bear it better than strangers. We'll wait here till you come back, and then we can bring him in." "Well," said my grandfather with a groan, "I'll go then. Come with me, Alice, my lad," said he, turning to me. "But no, perhaps I'd better go myself." So he went very slowly up toward the lighthouse, and I remained behind with the 4 men on the shore, and that silent form lying in the bottom of the boat. I was much frightened and thought as if it were all a terrible dream, as if I should soon wake up to find it all. That's the way. So we're going to take the next couple minutes and write 2 sentences about the chapter that we just read, and then we'll see what sentences we wrote. So we're going to give about 5 minutes to write 2 sentences about the chapter that we just read. Jonathan? All right, let's see if we can find it, okay? Act up. If you want to do more than 2 sentences, you can do more than 2 sentences. Yep. Okay, Aiden, what sentences did you get for stays at sea? Sure. Good job. Abdul, read me yours. Good job. Just to distinguish, their mother is actually should be Mary, and grandfather lad is just someone an older person would refer to someone younger than them as lad. They really weren't related them to them, except that Alec is the grandson to the grandfather. Yep, yep. It's a good sentence. Just a little bit of a changing of like not yet. Jonathan, are we finished our sentences or no? You lost it. Okay, so make sure it gets done so you can turn it into me. Okay. Okay, so yes, we are pretty much done. So that was the ending of our reading, also the ending of our day. So we have actually like 15 minutes to work on anything we didn't finish and also get things turned in. Does anyone have a question about anything that we did today? Aiden. Okay, then you're good. Nope, no homework and there's no test or quiz tomorrow, so nothing to really study for. You're good. Now, test and quizzes, yes, but not this week for test and quizzes. Yeah, chemistry test is writing though. It's not. Yeah, that's writing and reading. It's something that you really gotta study for. So, okay. Bible verse. We're going to do this verse, and we're going to take a quiz on it next Wednesday. Yep. So you still got a week, a little over a week for this one. Okay? Sounds good. I'll see you tomorrow. Jonathan. Okay, so your mom would have to take a picture of it and upload it to my email or to ThinkWave, but probably my email would probably be the easiest for her. Okay, you got my email from Friday? You got my email from Friday when you picked it up? Okay, so I'll actually text your mom my email address again. Okay? So that your mom can take the pictures and upload them directly to my email for me. Okay? Got that? Bye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Aiden, got a question? Okay, sounds good. So you enjoy the rest of your night. Yeah. So all the main testing courses are next week. So this week's a little bit of an easy week. Okay, have a good one. Bye.